Hello again, everybody. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of our second IHSAA Sectional Class 4A Sectional 8 girls basketball game on Hamilton County Television, presented by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating 28 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, the Community Health Network, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, the Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. My name is Brad Silbert, along with Perry Williams, here to give you the play-by-play action tonight in game number 2 of Sectional 8 here in the IHSAA Class 4A. First game went to the Westfield Shamrocks, 55-44 over the Zionsville Eagles. Perry, we're just about a minute or so away from the introductions, but had an exciting game in the first game, and I think the second one is going to be equally as exciting.
Oh, absolutely, you're correct, and there's a lot of great players in this ball game. Hamilton Southeastern coming in here, winning 10 games in a row. The Carmel Hounds are 12-1 down the stretch. So both teams are on a roll right now, Brad, and this should be a pretty good ball game. And, you know, basically John Harold's got this game called even, I would say. A little bit there. He's leaning a little bit towards Carmel, but I think this is going to be one heck of a ball game. Southeastern Royals, the defending state champions, coming in here 20-2, and the Carmel Greyhounds 15-7. So,
you know, any way you look at it, Perry, this sectional is loaded with a lot of talent, and for opening night of the sectional, this has probably got to be one of the best games there is in the state of Indiana tonight.
Absolutely, and you know, you think about it. For the Carmel Greyhounds, Clark, Dunn, and Lack, you got a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman, and they take they've taken 333 of the 424 three-point shots for the Carmel Greyhounds, and they shoot 33%.
Let's turn it over to Westfield Public Announcer Brad Neal for the opening ceremonies for tonight's game.
At this time, we ask everyone to please rise and gentlemen remove your caps so that we can honor all of our veterans, all those serving our nation at home and overseas, and we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang aloud, the bunkers standing there gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the brave and the
And now let's take this opportunity to meet the teams, beginning with the designated visiting team of Hamilton Southeastern Royals. And first will now start for the Royals, a junior wearing number 5, Lydia Snell. A freshman number 21, Riley McAuliffe. A freshman wearing number 22, Lydia Brown. A senior
teams here in this second matchup. And the interesting part of this thing is the Carmel Greyhounds come in here at 15-7, but they had a very, very rough start to the season. First 10 games of the season, they were 4-6, but they also came up against some tremendous competition. They played Homestead, they played Northwestern, they played Hamilton Southeastern, they played Lawrence North, they played Warren Central, and they played Brownsburg. But since then, they are 12-1. And the Greyhounds have the opening tip, and we are underway in game number 2. Kiara Gill will set the offense for the most part for the Greyhounds. Shot by Kate Clark misses. And we have a jump ball called, and that possession is going to go to Hamilton Southeastern. Good job of tying up the ball there by Riley Pennington, Perry. Royals get the possession, but they lose the possession arrow now. Jackie Malucci setting the offense for the Royals. Sydney Parrish almost loses it, but Malucci takes it back out high to reset the offense. Into the hands of Sydney Parrish. Parrish will take a 3. She misses her first attempt. Parrish is 8 points away from tying the all-time women's scoring record here in Hamilton County tonight.
Which is 30 years.
Been a while.
Yeah.
Been a while. Pennington picks up the foul. That one's going to go on number 14, Michaela Henshaw, so she's going to pick up her first. That'll be the first team foul of the half. Well, if this is any indication of how this game is going to be called, Perry, it's going to be called very closely.
Much different than the first game, really.
Yes.
Wow.
Offensive foul called now. I believe that's going to go on. Bridget Dunn picks that one up, so both teams with fouls early. Referees setting out the, shall we say, setting the guidelines for them early. Back to Sydney Parrish. Under the basket to Bailey Poore. She takes a shot and misses. Nice rebound there by the Greyhounds by Hannah Locke. Greyhounds 3 on the way. That is good. A 3-point goal for Hannah Lack.
Lack's another one of those great freshmen in here in Hamilton County.
6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Greyhounds out to a 3-0 lead over the Royals. 3 on the way from the corner by Bailey Poore. She totally misses the net. And Kiera Gill sets the offense for the Greyhounds. Nice move inside there. Nice jump shot by Clark, but she misses. Greyhounds get the rebound. Clark again misses on the 3-point attempt. That's rebounded by Michaela Henshaw, and the Royals bring it up court. Jackie Malucci takes a 3. She misses. But the Royals rebound. Malucci gets it back in her hands. She puts it up, and she gets the Royals on the scoreboard with a 2-point goal. 3-2, 5-10 in the first quarter. 3 on the way from Gill. She misses. That one's rebounded by Parrish. Quickly bringing the ball up court. Slows things down. Gets it to Michaela Henshaw in the corner to Jackie Malucci. She's got a 3-point goal, and she's got 5 points already. All the points for the Royals. The Royals are ahead by 2. Kiera Gill setting the offense for the Greyhounds. Long 3-pointer by Bridget Dunn is missed. Jackie Malucci with the rebound for the Royals.
Both teams like to shoot the 3, Brad. Both of them are mid-400s, and nice block by done there.
Yep. Greyhounds coming down the court quickly. We have a whistle call away from the action. That is going to go on Bailey Poor. That was away from the action, so I didn't see what happened there, Perry, but Bailey Poor picks up her first foul. Second team foul. Right under the basket. That's going to be an offensive foul called against the Greyhounds. And I believe that's going to go on Riley Pennington. Yep, she picks up her first. Both teams with 2 personal fouls now. It's a sea of blue in here tonight.
Yeah. You got both sides with blue, so.
Sure do.
And we had the first game, both sides were green.
Yeah. How often does that happen?
Not very often.
Lydia Self is in the game now for the Royals, and we have an offensive foul called on the Royals. See who that's going to go on. Michaela Hinshaw picks up the personal. That is her third team foul of the half. She sits down for a rest. Gill, end-to-end drives, gets the layup and gets the roll. So Kiera Gill is on the scoreboard with 2. Jackie Malucci sets the offense for the Royals. Lydia Self hands it off to Sydney Parrish.
Brad, don't you think it's kind of interesting? And we remember Kara Gill's brother at Carmel and how good a defensive player.
Yeah.
She's 5'4", and she's matched up against Sydney Parrish, who is probably one of the best basketball players in the state of Indiana. But she is so dang quick.
She's a senior, and she's got a lot of experience, and that's what they need, the defense, a person like
that
one goes over the head of Parrish. She would have had an easy layup, but it was just a little bit high and out of her reach. So here comes Gill again. Clark behind the back. 3 on the way. That one's good from Bridget Dunn. Bridget Dunn gives the Greyhounds an 8-5 lead here with 2:46 remaining in the first quarter. Sydney Parrish brings it up for the Royals. In the corner, Lydia Self goes for a 3.
Wow.
And she's got it. Lydia Self picks up her first points of the night. We are tied at 8. Greyhounds and the Royals in a classic matchup. Sectional matchup. Hamilton County matchup. What a rebound there by Lydia Self, Perry, for the Royals. A little bit over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. All even at 8 apiece. Kayla Hinshaw took off before the ball got down to the floor. Called for traveling. Correction, that's Ryan Veely, I'm sorry. Dunn. Clark. Once again back to Gill. That one's tipped away. Finally into the hands of the Royals, and there's going to be a jump ball called on this. And the possession is going to go to the Carmel Greyhounds. .139 here in the first quarter.
Quarters went pretty fast, Brad, so far.
Yes, it is. 10-foot jump shot by Clark is missed. And there's going to be a foul called on the Greyhounds. Riley Pennington picks up her second foul. That's the third of the half.
Brad, they're calling them pretty tight. Both
yes, they are.
For that and turnovers.
Ryan Veely tries a three-pointer. That one's no good. Going to be a question of, oh, that was off Lydia Self last. So the Greyhounds will get the possession down at their far end. Kiera Gill setting the offense.
Whoa.
Nice save there by Gill to keep that ball from going out of bounds on the errant pass. 3 on the way. Hanalau with the ball. She has 6 points.
The young freshman hits her second 3 of the ball game.
Yeah, got it. You know, we certainly have seen a number of good underclassmen in both these games tonight, haven't we?
Absolutely.
Jackie Malucci puts the jumper up. She misses. Rebounded. Last touch by the Royals. So the Greyhounds are going to have a chance to extend this lead before the end of the quarter. They're up by 3 at 11-8 here. From the Rock.
We can't forget Kate Clark's only a sophomore. So,
yeah.
You know, there's some great freshmen and sophomores playing in this game.
Mm-hmm. Under 10.
Traveled.
Kate Clark commits the turnover. 6'1" sophomore guard. Lydia Self will inbound the ball to Sydney Parrish. Quickly to set the offense. We're at 5 seconds. Parrish drives, puts the ball up, and gets it at the buzzer. So Sydney Parrish gets on the scoreboard, and at the end of 1, it's the Carmel Greyhounds 11, the Hamilton Southeastern Royals 10.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Welcome back to Sectional 8 at the Rock. We'd like to thank Andy Tebby and the entire crew here at Westfield for their hospitality, getting us all set up and making this broadcast possible. In addition, our producer-director, Will Wofford, our cameraman, Lucas LaCure, and our executive producer, Jim Wofford, back at the Penthouse Studios of Hamilton County Television. And Perry, we got a good one going here, a 1-point game with 1 quarter in the books.
Well, I can tell you what, this game is rapid pace, fire, and let them go. And you got 2 great teams here and a host of great players on both sides of this floor.
Hanalau is leading all players right now on both teams with 6 points. Royals with the inbound to start the second quarter. Sydney Parrish looking to drive. Ryan Veely. Parrish takes a 3. That one is good. Sydney Parrish now with 5 points. She only needs 3 more to take the scoring record. The Royals have taken a 2-point lead here early in the second quarter. That one is a little bit wide and stolen by the Royals. Good job there by Bailey Poore. Back into the corner to Lauren Morris. Ryan Veely, Jackie Malucci. Bailey Poore under the net. The net is Sydney Parrish, and she has now got 7. And the Carmel Greyhounds are going to take a 30-second timeout. So I'll tell you what, let's hear from Logan Street Signs and Banners. Celebrating over 28 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specializes in last-minute signage and banners. Serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or visit their website, www.loganstreetsigns.com. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Well, just as quick as that quarter ended with an 11-8 lead for the Greyhounds, they find themselves down by 4 now at 15-11, and Sydney Parrish is kind of taking control of this, picking up 5 points here, Perry.
Well, you knew it was all amount of time when it was going to happen. I mean, we're seeing one of the great players in Hamilton County history that can do it all, shoot from anywhere on the floor.
Greyhounds took that 30-second timeout, try to regroup here. Kiera Gill in the corner to Lau. Lane violation is called on the Greyhounds. They are calling everything very, very tightly tonight, Perry.
Yeah, absolutely, because I haven't seen many lane violations this season.
No, we haven't. One thing we have seen a lot more of this season is the illegal dribbles.
Yes.
Or what we used to call in the old days palming.
Yeah.
Royals trying to extend their 4-point lead. Sydney Parrish in the corner. 3 on the way from Lauren Morris, and she has got it. Lauren Morris picks up her first 3 points of the night. The Greyhounds looking for an answer to this run here. Gill looking to set the offense up. Valente, she puts a shot up, she misses, but she's fouled. And I believe that Fatima Valente is going to go to the line for 2. Ryan Veely picks up her first foul, 4th team foul of the half, and that'll put Fatima Valente at the line. She's a 78% free throw shooter, gets the first one. If these two teams shoot near as good as the opening game tonight, Perry, we're going to have a lot of points scored from the charity stripe.
Absolutely.
Valente with her second shot. Nothing but net. 2 for 2. She picks up her first 2 points of the game. Royals on the move again. Another 3 on the way. That one misses. Off of the hand of Bailey Poore. Clark looking for some help. Picks up her dribble. Tries to get the layup in there. Can't get it. 2 Royals under the net. Jackie Malucci comes down with the ball. Ryan Veely drives. Puts the jumper up. Misses the shot, but picks up the foul, and I think that's probably going to go on Kate Clark. Yep, on Kate Clark. That's her first, 4th team foul of the half. And Ryan Veely will go to the line for 2 shots. 58% free throw shooter. Got the lucky bounce there, didn't she, Perry?
She certainly did.
I thought that one was going to bounce off to the right there, and it. One more shot for Ryan Veely. Another Hamilton County sophomore who is just doing a tremendous job. That brings Olivia Brown into the game. She's a freshman. A lot of great young talent in this sectional this year, Perry.
Absolutely, there are some.
Traveled. Another turnover for the Greyhounds. Royals trying to build on a 7-point lead. 5:06 remaining here in the half. 20-13 in favor of the Hamilton Southeastern Royals. Royals in their dark blue jerseys with gray numbers. Greyhounds in their white jersey with blue numbers. Royals moving right to left. 3-point shot missed, but rebounded by Sydney Parrish. She resets the offense. Under the net to Sydney Parrish. She gets it back again, puts the shot up, misses. That one is rebounded, and I think we're going to have a jump ball called here.
Yeah.
And
that's a one good thing that Sid Parrish does. She's a very good offensive rebounder.
Yes, she is. And as we get further into the game, Perry, you'll get to see just how unselfish she is. She gives up the ball a lot for other people.
I mean, a lot of people thought this was a one-person team this season with Parrish, and I think Malucci and Morris and some of the other young players that Coach Heppenthal's brought along this is a good basketball team, that Southeastern Royals.
Turnaround jumper by Bridget Dunn is good. She picks up her 5th point of the night. Lydia Self thought about taking a 3, but did not. Olivia Brown gets it to Sydney Parrish, but she is fouled by Kiera Gill. And Kiera Gill is going to pick up her first foul of the game. That's going to be number 5 on the team. Just a little bit over halfway through the second quarter. Royals with a 5-point lead over the Greyhounds. Malucci, that one's tipped by number 5, Bridget Dunn. Ball goes out of bounds, but the Royals will retain possession. Malucci drives, does not get the roll. Nice rebound there, on defensive rebound by Bridget Dunn for the Greyhounds. Gill back in the corner of the rack. Here's a 3 on the way off of the hands of Kate Clark. That misses. Royals come up with the ball. Malucci setting up the offense. Lydia Self looking for help. Just can't quite get it in there. Another 3-point try for the Royals. They miss. And Lydia Self tried to turn the corner to get the ball to Sydney Parrish, and she traveled.
Good offensive rebound, but I think she was trying too hard to get it to Parrish. We got a timeout here.
We got a 30-second timeout called by the Greyhounds, and let's take a little word from Noblesville Trophies.
Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391. Or check them out on the website, noblesvilletrophies.com. How about Community Health? It's Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health at 317-355-7775 or ecommunity.com.
Well, Perry, we are wrapped up in what is going to be, earlier this week when we talked, last week talking. This is going to be an exciting ball game any way you look at it.
Yeah, and I think we got an exciting tournament in front of us here. We got on Friday night, that first game will be Westfield and Fishers, and Westfield played some pretty good basketball tonight against Zionsville, and Fishers will come in here.
Of course, the Tigers ran the HCC undefeated this year. Only one loss all season.
Absolutely.
Lauren Vale's got them fine-tuned. Great bunch of kids over there at Fishers. Greyhounds with the ball, trying to make up some of this deficit. Gill looking for help inside, can't get it. Back out to Lack. Grace Collins is in the game for the Greyhounds now. Clark. Hamilton Southeastern faithful cheering on the defensive effort of their team. Under the basket, doesn't get it. Here's a three-pointer on the way from Gill.
Banked
off the
it
backboard, and she gets the bank shot, and it's a 2-point lead with 2:20 remaining here in the first half. Royals trying to get the ball into Sydney Parrish, but as you said, Kiera Gill has done a good job defensively on her so far tonight. She's got it now. Back to Jackie Malucci. Malucci in the corner over to Brown, back to Malucci. Malucci resets the offense. 142, 2-point lead for the Hamilton Southeastern Royals in the dark blue uniforms tonight. Parrish takes it. Back in the corner, Lauren Morris trying to figure out what to do with it. She gets it to Malucci. Malucci drives, misses. Parrish gets the rebound and gets the layup. That is 9 points now for Sydney Parrish, and that should give her the Hamilton County record in girls basketball for the most points.
I think you're correct, Brad.
Lauren Morris is going to pick up that foul. I don't know if she slipped or fell, but she definitely committed the foul. And for Morris, that is foul number 1, foul number 5 on the team. Olivia Brown goes back onto the bench and brings back in Ryan Veely. Kiera Gill setting up the offense once again for the Greyhounds. Under the basket. Back out, 3 on the way. Missed. Royals get the rebound. Ryan Veely with the ball. She takes it all the way end to end. And she picks up her first 2 points. Rather, her 4th point of the night.
First field goal.
Yes. Kate Clark gets her first field goal of the night for the Greyhounds. And we're under 40 seconds with a 4-point lead for the Royals. This has been a great, fast game, Barry.
Yeah. This first half went super fast.
Sydney Parrish with the ball. Coming up on 20 seconds. Kiera Gill on her. Gill has done a marvelous job of defending
She's so
Sydney
super
Parrish
quick.
so far, but Parrish has still got 9 points already.
She's super quick.
Parrish takes the 3. It is good. Sydney Parrish now with 12 points, and that one is a little bit long. So we are going to halftime here at the Rock. The Hamilton Southeastern Royals up 27-20 over the Greyhounds. Kerry, your thoughts on the first half?
It went quickly, and what a game. This is a fantastic game. Let's take a break here.
We'll be back with our halftime activities after these messages.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Recently, I announced my retirement from the Indiana High School Athletic Association after 20 years of service to the organization and 41 years of education. I want to take this opportunity to thank the hundreds of folks who have sent messages from across the country, statewide and locally, thanking me for the service to the association. I'm humbled by all of those messages. I've tried to respond to all of them, and I look forward to greeting you in person in the days to come. And speaking of the days to come, we still have a semester, a half a year left with some great IHSAA championship events coming forward. We're looking forward to a great winter season that's upon us right now, and of course a great spring to conclude our 2019 and 20 school year. As I look back on 20 years here at the association, and particularly the last 9 as commissioner, I think the things that I'm probably most proud of would be the formation of the IHSAA Foundation and the work that the foundation continues to do in training coaches and training young leaders, and also being a philanthropic arm to the association, and the potential of growth for the foundation. I'm very excited about that and looking forward to continuing my involvement with the foundation in retirement. The partnership that we have with Special Olympics Indiana is probably the brightest spot of what I would call my career achievements. The opportunity to have young people with and without intellectual disabilities participate together on a team at their high school to represent their school in a varsity sport through our unified sports program has been tremendously rewarding. And as it continues to grow, I'll watch from afar, but look with pride at what has happened within our membership and the inclusion revolution and what we've been able to do with our friends at Special Olympics. I would tell you that I'll miss the people. I won't miss board meetings. I'll make more tea times, but I'll miss the people. This is a relationships business. You develop relationships with your colleagues, with school administrators and coaches, contest officials, business leaders from our community. And I'll miss the contact with them on a regular basis, but I still plan to keep in contact with them. And then finally, just to thank all of you for all your support of the IHSAA and what we're trying to do with education-based athletics in the state of Indiana.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
The IHSAA, in partnership with Blue Frame Technology, is pleased to announce that you can now watch your favorite IHSAA sports on the all-new IHSAA TV Apple TV app. Watch live or search through thousands of archived broadcasts. Have an older Apple TV? You can still watch on your TV by going to AirPlay on your iOS device and choosing Apple TV. Download the new Apple TV app now in the Apple TV App Store.
When medical care is needed, where will you turn? With Community's Connect to Care program, one call or click finds you the closest open appointment. Request a time yourself, or let us do it. From a primary care doctor or virtual visit, to a med check or community clinic at Walgreens. Just call or click. You can go right to our website or to me. Connect to Care from Community.
Welcome back to The Rock. I'm Brad Silbert. It's halftime. The Hamilton Southeastern Royals ahead of the Carmel Greyhounds 27-20. We're joined by the captain of the ship from the Hamilton Southeastern Royals, none other than Mr. Chad Kripe, the new principal at Hamilton Southeastern High School. Chad, let's just talk a little bit about your first semester with HSE and what your impressions are and the overall program and what's going on out there.
Well, it's been an incredible experience, and just it still hasn't even set in that I'm the principal at Hamilton Southeastern. I mean, it's just an incredible honor. It's humbling. I'm so proud to call myself the principal, and every day as I walk around, I get to see amazing students and amazing staff, and be part of just a fantastic community. So it's you just almost pinch yourself every morning when I pull in the parking lot, and just get to believe that I get to do this every day. So it's been phenomenal. It's everything that I thought it would be and more. And like I said, just the quality of the community, the students, the teachers it's top notch.
Just tell us a little bit about your background.
Sure. Well, I was been in education now for just over 20 years. I started as a teacher at Perry Meridian and wanted to be a basketball coach, so I jumped around looking for, well, not necessarily looking, but always trying to get to the next basketball job. I was an assistant at Carmel for a while, and then I got my first head coaching and teaching gig out at Little School in Southmont out in Crawfordsville, Indiana. And then I had my first head boys coaching job at New Prairie, where I was a social studies AP teacher, and then wrapped it up at my last coaching stop and teaching spot was at East Noble in Kendallville, Indiana.
I'm very familiar with that. I lived up in Fort Wayne for about 13
there
years.
There you go, the Big Blue Pit. And then decided that it was really time just to turn my attention to administration, and really enjoyed that. And I spent some time at Manchester as an assistant principal, and then Tippecanoe Valley as a principal. And now every day I get to wake up and like I said, come be the principal at Hamilton Southeastern. It's incredible.
So you kind of know all the back roads around Indiana. If I ever need a shortcut, you probably could say, well, instead of going this way, you could cut it down this road.
I think from North Marion County west into northern Indiana, they could take care of you for sure. We spent some time in northern Indiana.
Well, let's talk about what's going on at Hamilton Southeastern other than athletics. I mean, obviously on the athletic thing, if you can indulge me just a minute, Sydney Parrish with 12 points so far, and she is now the Hamilton County women's all-time scoring champion, which is quite a feat.
Fantastic.
And it's an honor for her in that. But tell us about some of the new things going on at the high school now.
Well, I mean, just speaking for athletics too, I think we got to give a huge shout out for Mrs. Alano and Mr. Huppenthal for both winning National Coach of the Year honors is pretty incredible. And certainly Sydney's fantastic, and she deserves everything she gets being the All-American. But I love watching these girls play. But the boys are really playing well too, and just all our sports. Outside of athletics, we just never ceases to amaze me. We had IHSAA last weekend. We had several state qualifiers, several gold finalists. A couple weeks before that, we had an exceptional turnout for DECA. It doesn't matter if you're looking at the theater or the choir, the band, the orchestra, speech and debate, what our kids do, and just the high level of quality that they continue just to turn out. And it's just a product, again, of just a great community, great parents, great teachers, and then kids that just work really, really, really hard. So it's unbelievable to be a part of it.
Let's go back to basketball just a second.
Okay.
I saw you sitting over there in the toward the back row
Yep.
there, and it kind of looked like you were kind of getting into the game. Are you a good fan, or are you one of those fans that wishes you were still back on the bench at times?
No, it's been great that we have two outstanding basketball coaches, and Coach Satterfield and Coach Huppenthal, that they allow me every once in a while. We get when I need my basketball fix to go down and talk some hoops, and they're just two great guys, and they're great role models and leaders for our school and for their team. So. No, but certainly when you're at sectionals, there's a different vibe, and it gets the blood rolling. There's something special about Indiana basketball, and there's something definitely special about Indiana basketball come tournament time.
Well, we've always said that Sectional 8 is one of the best ones in the state. Chad Kripe, we thank you for joining us today, the principal at Hamilton Southeastern High School, and Royals keep doing it the way they're doing it, and they'll live to play again.
Well, we really appreciate you too, and thanks for everything you do for Hamilton Southeastern. You do a great job.
It's great to be there. We've got one half in the books. It's 27-20 in favor of the Carmel Greyhounds. Let me remind you that since establishment of Church, Hiddle, and Antrim in 1880, our neighbors, community leaders, businesses, and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve their most challenging issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call, 317-773-2190. Or visit the website, www.cchalaw.com. We're back to action here in the third quarter. Royals with a 7-point lead in the initial possession of the half. Sydney Parrish drives, puts it up, got that nice soft touch, and Sydney Parrish at 14 points so far in this game.
Nice shot there by Sid Parrish.
Nice move under the basket there. Unfortunately for the Greyhounds, Bridget Dunn just could not get the shot off, or couldn't get the shot to go. There's going to be a foul called. Jackie Malucci picks up the foul. They're going to say it was a non-shooting foul. That's a first for her. First in the half. Greyhounds under the basket, back it out. Clark trying to get it set up. She moves inside. Nice move by Kate Clark to pick up her 4th point of the game. I don't think either of these teams can afford to let up here, Perry, because
absolutely
both
not.
of them are so explosive, and they get a little bit of an edge. They're a little bit of an opening, and they're going to take advantage of it.
Travel.
Jackie Malucci traveled for the Royals. Greyhounds will set up the offense, as we've seen all evening. Kiera Gill setting the offense for the Greyhounds. Erin Trimpe in her first official season as head coach of the Greyhounds. She was interim coach last year. Chris Huppenthal in his 15th season at Hamilton Southeastern, 24 seasons overall.
what, 72% was it, Brad?
Yeah,
winning
72% winning percentage.
Unbelievable.
444 and 116. Long three by Sydney Parrish. She misses. Bridget Dunn skies to get the rebound, and Kate Clark brings it down.
Blocked.
She had that blocked and tipped, and Jackie Malucci comes up with the ball, and the Royals are quickly down court into the corner to Bailey Poor. Malucci setting the offense for the Royals. Malucci looking to get it inside, cannot. Lauren Morris takes a three and gets nothing but net. Lauren Morris, that's her second three-pointer of the night, and the Royals are out to a 10-point lead. Coming up on 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Greyhounds with the ball. Kiera Gill trying to get it set up, gets it under the net, but just over the outstretched hands of Bridget Dunn. And the Greyhounds have once again turned the ball over, and they're going to call a timeout. That will be a full timeout for the Greyhounds.
Celebrating over 28 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, loganstreetsigns.com. Noblesville Trophies offers a large range of products, including sports trophies, corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out on their website, noblesvilletrophies.com.
Well, Perry, we will be back here Friday night to do another couple games here, and right now we know what one of the games is going to be. It's going to be Noblesville.
Westfield.
Westfield and Fishers. The other game will be the Noblesville Millers against one of these two teams, and the Millers are still here in the house watching this game and trying to get a preview of these two teams, and the Fishers Tigers are still here also.
You know, that's the one thing about it. We're so fortunate here is we've seen all these players play so many times that this is such close-knit in Hamilton County. There's not really many surprises.
No, there isn't. Three on the way from Sydney Parrish, and she's got it. And she's at 17 now for the evening.
We know Sid Parrish can do things like that, and we've seen it happen many times.
Well, she averages 25.3, and she's been a little bit off of her game in the last few games, but right under the net, nice layup there. That was Riley Pennington getting her first 2 points of the game. 4:38. Royals ahead by 11 over the Greyhounds. Sydney Parrish setting the offense for the Royals. She drops the ball, ends up back in the hands of the Royals. And Parrish has got it. She lays it up and gets it. And Parrish has now got 19 points with the possibility of making it 20 on the foul shot.
She's as tough as they come around that bucket, Brad.
She certainly is, and that's going to be the third foul on Riley Pennington. Sydney Parrish is going to the line for the first time tonight. The Royals have only been to the line twice, as the Greyhounds have only been there twice so far in the game. Parrish misses a free throw,
which is very unusual for her. She's a very good free throw.
Three on the way for the Greyhounds. That misses, and Hannah Locke got her rebound right back, and Gill resets the offense for the Greyhounds.
Wow.
Another ball tip there, that one by Ryan Veely, and she does manage to come up with the ball after a little bit of incidental contact there, and Jackie Malucci sets the offense for the Royals. Under the basket, Sydney Parrish takes a 10-foot jumper. She misses. Greyhounds pick the ball up. Hannah Locke got it. I don't think they're calling them quite as tight this quarter as they were earlier. 3-point play on the way, missed. But a nice rebound there by Bridget Dunn, and she gets the deuce, and she's got 7 points. 3:30 here in the third quarter. 11-point lead for the Royals, and Sidney Parrish traveled. Just kind of took that little stutter step there, Perry.
I think Coach Heppenthal voiced his opinion to the referee there a little bit, but to no avail.
Greyhounds trying to get the offense going here. 3 on the way from Kate Clark, and she gets her first 3-point ball or score of the night. She's got 7 points. Cuts it to an 8-point lead for the Royals. Here's 3 from Lydia Self, right in front of all the Royals fans. And boy, did Lydia hear a cheer when that one went through. As we say, it has been a sea of blue here tonight.
Lydia Self's having a pretty good offensive night. She's not really known for her offense.
We're going to have a foul called on the Royals here, and I think that's going to go. Yeah, Michaela Hinshaw, she picks up her third, only the second team foul of the half. She'll take some bench. Non-shooting foul, and Kiera Gill will put the ball back in play. Gill gets it to Pennington. In the corner, a 3 on the way from Gill. She misses, but right into the hands of Ryan Veely, and she got fouled very hard there by Riley Pennington. And Pennington, if that's on her, she's picked up her 4th foul. That is on Pennington. And Pennington is going to come out, and that's going to bring Fatima Valiente back in. Valiente, I'm sorry. Royals with an 11-point lead here, 2:33 remaining in the third quarter from the Rock. Welcome to Hamilton County Television. End-to-end sectional basketball coverage. Girls sectional 4, 4A, sectional number 8, right under the basket. Great pass there from Jackie Malucci to Sidney Parrish, and Sidney Parrish has got 21 now.
Clark. Great block by
Parrish. What a block on Clark. In the corner to Malucci. She's going to let a 3 fly. Missed it. Lydia Self is there. She last touched it, to go back to the Greyhounds. But what an effort by Lydia Self to get that rebound, Perry. Every year, Coach Huppenthal, all the coaches talk about some of the role players, and Lydia Self doesn't score a lot of points, but she is a
defensive
very, very valuable to this Royal team.
Very smart.
Yes.
Wow.
Fans wanted to travel, but they did not get it called. Here's Clark with a 3. She gets it. Kate Clark with her second 3-point goal of the night. She's got 10 now. 1:25 here in the third quarter. Lydia Self looking for help. Takes it back out around the circle. Malucci for 3. She misses short. Right into the hands of Ryan Veely. Lauren Morris got it. She's looking for help. Malucci right under the basket to Sidney Parrish. She backs up. Gets the jump shot, but she missed.
I think it's going to be Southeastern
it's
ball.
It's going to be Royals ball. It was last touched, I believe, by Kate Clark. It was either Kate Clark or Bridget Dunn who got that. Royals will inbound it right under their net into Sidney Parrish. She drives, does not get the roll.
Gets a rebound, though.
We're going to have a jump ball called, and the possession is going to go to the Greyhounds. Good effort there by Sidney Parrish. She's got 21 already tonight, and she's got almost 9 minutes more to play in this game, Perry. 10-point lead for the Royals.
And she didn't score in the first quarter, right?
She scored 2 in the first quarter.
I knew she didn't get many.
Fatima Valiente, Gill drives, could not get the shot off. Dunn under the net to Clark. She misses, gets right back into the hands of Clark, and she's going to end up being fouled, I believe, by Lauren Morris. That was kind of one of those little excuse me fouls that just happened. It's going to go on Lydia Self. That's her first. Self and Morris are both there. Third team foul on the Royals. Only 2 on the Greyhounds. Coming up to the 22nd mark, Clark. Valiente under the basket to Dunn. She gets the 2 points, and she's going to go to the line for one more.
I think foul on Self.
Yep, that's going to be the second one on Lydia Self in the 4th one of the half. And Bridget Dunn gets the 2-pointer. Now she's got the opportunity to make it a 3-point play to cut this lead down to 7. She misses. 15 seconds for the Royals to try to put something on the board as Jackie Malucci brings it up. Under 10. Malucci gives it to Sydney Parrish. Parrish drives in the corner. Lauren Morris back to Lydia Self. She misses. So at the end of 3, it's the Hamilton Southeastern Royals 42. The Carmel Greyhounds 34. We'll be back with 4th quarter action after these messages.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Welcome back to the Rock. 1 quarter of basketball remaining here between the Hamilton Southeastern Royals and the Carmel Greyhounds. The winner of this game will face the Noblesville Millers in the 2nd game on Friday night. And Perry, you and I are going to be back here Friday night for all the action. It'll be Fishers and Westfield first at 6, and then about 7:30, 7:45-ish or so, one of these 2 teams will take on the Noblesville Millers. Sydney Parrish, of course, the story tonight is that she is now the all-time leading women's basketball, high school basketball scoring champion in Hamilton County, surpassing Courtney Cole Cox's record. As you said earlier, that record stood for over 30 years.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I thought at one time that probably would never be broken.
Yeah.
Royals with the first possession of the 4th quarter. Got an offensive foul called on the Royals, and that's going to, I believe, go on number 34, Bailey Poore. That is her second, 5th team foul of the half. Greyhounds have only committed 2 fouls this half. Under the basket, that one's tipped, goes out of bounds. They're saying last touched by, I think it was last touched by Bridget Dunn, and Jackie Malucci went down. She was injured a couple of weeks ago and had to sit out. And the training staff there taking a look at Jackie to see just what is happening there. Kind of a tense moment here.
Brad, you can hear a pin drop in here right now.
Yeah. Jackie's. She's such a good competitor, and I didn't actually see what happened to her. See if it was a knee or an ankle or what the situation is. But they're rolling her over on her back, and the training staff is out there with her right now. When she went down, she hardly moved.
Yeah. And in fact, she hasn't. I know they're talking to her, but we'll just see how it plays out.
I can see her saying something down there.
Yeah, she's talking, but.
It was hard to tell when the play happened what happened to her. If she
yeah, and it was all the way at the other end of the court.
Yeah,
we could have, if it was at this end, we could have probably.
Yeah, if she went down and hurt her head on the way down, when she hit the floor, or if she twisted something. But when she went down, she most definitely did not. get up right away. It looks like they're going to try to get her up right now. And she'll get a nice hand from the crowd. They're going to take her right to the locker room.
Looks like her ankle, maybe ankle or knee.
Yeah,
back.
ankle or knee. She's not putting any weight on there. Probably twisted it somehow or another, Perry. You hate to see that happen. And so we'll go back to live action here, and the Greyhounds will have the ball under their own net. Kind of takes the wind out of the sails for a little bit when you see an injury like that.
Yeah,
Perry.
you hate to see any player get injured.
Dunn's got to get the ball in. Gets it to Clark. Clark drives. Valiente. Here's Clark again. Clark trying to drive, puts the shot up. She misses, but she's going to take 2 from the free throw line. Sydney Parrish picks up the personal. That's her first of the game. 6 now on the Royals. That'll put Clark at the line for 2. Clark is an 80% free throw shooter, gets the first. Only the 3rd free throw of the night for the Greyhounds. Royals with 3 free throws also. Gets both ends of it. That makes it a 42-36 game. And as we've seen all night, here's Kiera Gill guarding Sydney Parrish.
Kind of a repeat of last game, you know, Brad? I mean, you know, when Zionsville got within 6 several times, but couldn't get it. I think they did get it down to 4 one time. But
Lauren Morris, Ryan Veely. That's going to go against Kate Clark. That was kind of a... That's going to be the 3rd team foul. Not much contact there, but as we said earlier, the referees kind of set the plate for this game early in the fact that they were going to be, they've been calling this pretty tight. Parrish with the ball, Gill on her. Parrish takes a 3, she misses. Nice rebound there by Bridget Dunn. And Kate Clark brings the ball up for them, and she just lost control of that ball. And here's Ryan Veely coming down. She misses the layup, and that's going to be a foul, I believe, on number 5, Lydia Self. That's who it goes on. So Lydia Self has picked up her 3rd foul.
We still got 6:43 left to go here.
Well, more important for the Greyhounds, they're going to the line for 1-and-1. Valiente, who made 2 free throws earlier, 78% free throw shooter. Misses the first, rebounded by Sydney Parrish. So Valiente is 2 for 3 from the line. Parrish bringing it all the way down, puts the jump shot up, misses. Royals, they thought they had the ball, but Valiente comes up with the ball for the Greyhounds. Here comes Locke in the corner. Gill. Dunn. 3 on the way from Valiente. She misses, but rebounded by Dunn, and she gets the layup. And all of a sudden, this is a 4-point game here, Perry.
We got us a barn burner here,
yes,
Brad.
we do, and the Royals call a timeout, and they're going to take a full timeout.
Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health at 317-355-7775 or check them out on their website, ecommunity.com. What about Church Hittle and Antrim? They've been in business since 1880. Our neighbors, our community leaders, businesses and school districts have placed their trust in us to solve the most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history in helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190.
You know, unfortunately, Perry, injuries are a fact of life that coaches and players have to deal with. And the Greyhounds have really been able to take advantage of the injury to Jackie Malucci since she has been out of this game. And with the type of injury she had, I would be extremely surprised if we saw her back in here tonight. But the Greyhounds have been able to take advantage of that injury, and having a different different set of people on the floor, and they've cut this to a 4-point lead. What was an 8-point lead at the beginning of the quarter. And just when we talk about Jackie Malucci not being there, she's back in, Perry. Well, I thought the way she went down.
I did too. It was going to be.
We got a foul called away from the action.
That just shows that mental toughness, Brad.
Yeah.
Now, tomorrow that sucker may be a little sore.
Yeah. Kiera Gill picks up her second, fourth team foul for the Greyhounds. Parrish puts it up, gets the roll. And she's at 23 for the night. I'm amazed. I'm just amazed that Malucci is back in there, because I didn't think that she would be able to get back in there. And she doesn't seem to be.
No, limping at all.
Yeah, maybe she just got the wind knocked out of her. Because, she does not seem to be limping at all, but the way she went off the court, it looked like it was going to be a serious injury. Michaela Henshaw with the ball, back to Malucci. Kiera Gill still on Sydney Parrish. Lydia Self resets the offense for the Royals. 5:15 on the clock. Royals with a 6-point lead. One of these teams will be playing the Noblesville Millers Friday night about 7:30 on this court, and we will be here to bring that game to you. Greyhounds have done a great job of keeping the Royals away from the basket, Perry. Under the basket now, Sydney Parrish puts it up, but she's fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2.
I guess she had a little limp right there, Brad, but not,
Bridget Dunn picks up the foul for the Greyhounds. That's her second, 15 foul. Sydney Parrish will have 2 more at the line. She's 0 for 1 from the line so far tonight. Now 1 for 2. 24th point. What a performance by this sensational senior. Headed out to Oregon to be a Duck.
It quacked like a duck, right?
Yep.
You know what? And the bad part about it is Kiera Gill's done all she could do on him.
Yeah.
That just shows you the talent this kid has.
She's done an excellent job. Clark in the corner to Gill. Gill flies a 3. It misses. Parrish comes down with the ball. The rebound over Clark. And Malucci, Parrish finally gets it to Malucci, and Malucci sets the offense for the Royals. Parrish was in trouble down there in the corner. Nice block there by Hannah Locke for the Greyhounds. Valiente back out to Locke. That's a 2-pointer. That's 2. And the Greyhounds call a timeout, and that's going to be a full timeout.
Celebrating over 28 years, Logan Street Signs and Banners specialize in that last-minute signage and banners, serving Noblesville and Hamilton County since 1992. You can contact them at 317-773-7200 or check them out on their website, loganstreetsigns.com. Noblesville Trophies offers you a large range of products, including sports trophies and corporate awards. Noblesville Trophies provides you with that same-day service for those last-minute decisions. Contact them at 317-773-7391 or check them out on their website, noblesvilletrophies.com.
The situation with Jackie Malucci, Perry, is, obviously it must not have been a head injury. Otherwise, she would have been going through some kind of concussion protocol. But the way she looks, it looks to me like she maybe just got the wind knocked out of her and just had to get her breath back, because she doesn't look like she's lost a step out there since she's come back. Fans singing along with Neil Diamond.
That's right.
Royals will have the ball. 6-point lead, just a little bit over 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Kiera Gill is just stuck like glue on Sydney Parrish.
She's like a fly, isn't she? She doesn't give up.
She certainly is. Henshaw back to Parrish. Parrish. It amazes me how Gill can keep up with her.
I mean, she is. I mean, and she's went the entire game.
Yeah,
like
she
this.
has. She's got to be tired. Of course, they're young. Lydia Self down in the corner. Royals seem to be content to look for the good shot. Jackie Malucci with the ball. Lauren Morris. Under the net. That one goes last touch by Sydney Parrish. She would have had a great shot there, Perry, but she just couldn't get a hand on it. Turns the ball over to the Greyhounds, and they got a chance to cut into this lead. Valiente setting up the offense. She traveled. This is kind of reminiscent of the first game where Zionsville had a number of opportunities to get close, and every time they got close within 4 or 6 points, the Shamrocks took the lead and extended it.
It's a game of
Malucci
runs.
in the corner. Lydia Self. Another one of the unheralded players for the Royals, Lauren Morris, good ball handler. Malucci with Valiente on her. Kayla Henshaw. Parrish is just almost standing under the net there with Gill right in front of her. Just had a foul called right there, and that's going to go against the Greyhounds. And that is going to go on number 5, Bridget Dunn. That is going to be her sixth team foul of the half. So now both teams will be in the 1-and-1 from this point to the end of the game, or possibly the 2-point. 2:23 remaining in this one. 6-point lead for the Royals. Sydney Parrish drives. Backs off. Five-second violation on Parrish. I didn't quite see that one, Perry, but apparently she wasn't making progress toward the net. So once again, the Greyhounds will have an opportunity to cut into this 6-point lead. Valiente, Gill. Valiente once again. Back to Clark. Clark drives. Dunn has it stripped away from her. Ends up in the hands of Jackie Malucci, and she'll set the Royals offense. Self. She's fouled by Hannah Locke. And Lydia Self will go to the line for a 1-and-1. First team foul, or the first foul for Hannah Locke, number 7. Lydia Self, who's a 72% free throw shooter. Her first trip to the line tonight. Nothing but net. Self picks up her 7th point of the night. She's playing with 3 fouls. Gets both. And the Royals call a timeout.
1:39 left.
And that'll be a full timeout, Perry.
Community Health is Central Indiana's leader in providing health care services where and when patients need them. With any questions, you can contact Community Health at 317-355-7775 or ecommunity.com. What about Church Hidland Antrim? They've been around since 1880. Our neighbors, our community leaders, our businesses, schools, and districts have placed their trust in us to solve the most challenging legal issues. We have a rich history of helping our clients when they need it the most. Give us a call at 317-773-2190.
Church, Hiddle, and Antrim has been down. They've been around twice our age.
Yeah.
They've been around a few years.
Yes, they have.
Good people over there.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, it was really nice of them to sponsor that spaghetti dinner the other night over at Noblesville.
Absolutely.
We went over there for the Noblesville.
Well, they do a lot of
Southeastern
things
game.
for all our schools in Hamilton County.
Here's the set on everything. 1:39 remaining in the fourth quarter. The possession arrow is in favor of the Greyhounds. Score is in favor of the Royals by 8 right now. Both teams shooting the 1-1 for right now. Lydia Self just drained 2 more for the Royals to make them 6 for 7 in this contest. And here comes Kate Clark. Back in the corner, Lau. She misses. That ball is rebounded and goes eventually into the hands of Sydney Parrish. Royals want to keep it in the hands of Parrish or possibly even Malucci, one of the better free throw shooters. And Hannah Locke is going to pick that one up. That's going to be her second. Will be the 8th team foul. Jackie Malucci will go to the line. Of the starters, she's probably one of the weaker free throw shooters at 64%. First one is up. It is good. Perry, we have seen a free throw clinic here tonight.
Absolutely, especially in that first game.
Yeah, between the two games, I don't think we've had more than 4 or 5 foul shots missed. Now, this game hasn't had many shots, but Malucci does not get the roll on that one, and that one goes off of – that one went off Kate Clark, and the Royals are going to get possession of the ball back with 1:15 in a 9-point lead. Chris Huppenthal pacing the sidelines with his Gatorade towel. Jackie Malucci with the ball. Valiente on her. And Valiente is going to pick up that foul. That's going to be her first 9th team foul, and that'll send Jackie Malucci back to the line. Malucci has 6 points on the night. 1 3, 1 2, and 1 single. Gets that one. She's 2 for 3 from the line now. 7 points. 10-point lead for the Royals. Trying to close this one out. Move on to play the Millers. Friday night, Malucci misses the second shot. Gill quickly up the floor, almost traveled. Kate Clark takes a shot. She misses, but the rebound goes to Bridget Dunn. She's got 13 now. Royals having a little trouble getting it down court, but they finally do. And Hannah Locke fouls Lauren Morris. Number 3 on Hannah. Number 10 on the team, so the Royals will be shooting 2 for every foul committed now. Morris with the first one, misses. It's her first free throw of the night. She's a 71% free throw shooter. Morris, one of the seniors on Chris Huppenthal's Royals. So Morris gets her 7th point of the night. 43 seconds left. Clark looking to get the ball inside. Lau. Clark skies a 3, misses. And Valiente comes down with it. She lays it up, misses. Ball goes out of bounds, but the Greyhounds will have the possession. We're down to 28.5. Royals with a 9-point lead. Perry, I don't feel comfortable with this yet.
No,
not for the Royals. Yet. Anything can happen here in 28 seconds. Under the net, like Bridget Dunn gets the job done. And the Greyhounds will take their final timeout, and I believe that has to be a 30-second timeout, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. I think you're right.
That is a 30-second timeout. Let's talk about what's coming up Friday night, Perry. If this score remains, we'll have these Hamilton Southeastern Royals will take on the Noblesville Millers.
That's in the second game.
Yeah, that's the second game. The first game will feature the Fishers Tigers and the Westfield
Westfield
Shamrocks. And you've got to believe that Fishers has got to be a favorite in that game. But, you know,
well, I think the one thing you got to think of too, that you hope they don't, but coaches will always worry about looking ahead.
Yeah.
For that big Fisher Southeastern matchup.
Yeah.
Because Southeastern wants a rematch.
Oh, they do. They lost the other one earlier this season by 1. Sydney Parrish has got the ball. She's just saying, foul me, foul me, foul me. That ball is almost tipped. Lauren Morris in the corner. She needs some help. Gets it to Malucci. Under 10 seconds. Here comes Parrish. Does not take the shot.
She wanted to real bad there.
She's not going to take the shot, and the score of this game is going to go into the books. Hamilton Southeastern Royals 51, Carmel Greyhounds 44. Perry, your thoughts on the game?
Well, the stage is set for Friday night.
It sure
Fishers
is.
and Westfield, Noblesville and Southeastern. Going to be another couple of good ones. And then Saturday night, championship game, and we'll be here again.
We'll be here for all of them. Boy, I'll tell you, the folks who came in here and paid their money tonight for this game, they got their money's worth.
Absolutely.
And, couple really, really great games here tonight. And there you see Chris Huppenthal and Aaron Trumpy greeting each other at midcourt there, walking off arm in arm. I mean, it's amazing that you have these rivalries, but they're all friends in the end.
That's
and,
right.
And that's nice to see. Well, we'd like to thank our producer director Will Wofford, our cameraman Lucas Lacane, executive director Jim Wofford back at the station. Perry Williams, thank you for being here with me tonight.
No problem. It was fun.
And I'm Brad Silbert, and we'd like to thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of IHSAA Sectional 8 4A basketball, brought to you by Logan Street Signs and Banners, celebrating over 20 years in business. Also, our great sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, the Community Health Network, Church, Hiddle, and Antrim, the Hamilton County Reporter, and Deep Blue Computers. On behalf of Perry Williams, I'm Brad Silbert. Good night from The Rock.